Hi, I'm Peter from soundadventurer.com, and I'm starting on a grand experiment. I am learning a different instrument for an hour each day for a month. So for the whole year, I'll be learning all sorts of different instruments. And I did this for the tin whistle, and it was a great experience. I learned a ton. And the real point of this experiment, or one point of this experiment, is to find out how much one can really improve if they just focus on something for just a short period of time, but intensely focus on it. And I'd say it was a success for me because I've come a long way. I've really fallen in love with the tin whistle. It has a great sound. I by no means am an expert or anything, but it has been, I've learned a lot, and I hope to share some of that with you. So this is where I started at the beginning of the 30 days. I don't even like sharing with you because it's so bad, but it's science, right? So since then, I spent an hour each day learning the tin whistle, going through a book and going through different exercises, and this is where I am now. So as you can see, not perfect, but I was able to learn the fingerings and gain a lot of confidence. I'm really able to read music now and play the tin whistle, do some sight reading, which is, I didn't have any of that when I started. I didn't really know the notes. I didn't know how to play. I just knew kind of the first scale, but I didn't even have the right fingerings, and I didn't know any of the techniques. It was really a successful experiment in my mind, and I know that if I continued to focus on the tin whistle, I'd be able to improve as much as I have already. The next level, where I know it's kind of my weak spot, is the ornamentation. Really, the Irish folk music, they use a lot of ornamentation, such as cuts and strikes, that make the tone interesting. I'm not very good at them. It's very challenging for me, and so ornamentation is the next frontier for me. And if I ever get a chance to, and I hope I do, to practice the tin whistle in a focused way, that's what I'm going to focus on. My primary source of study was the Clark Tin Whistle book by Bill, I'm going to go on a limb and say Oakes. Anyway, fantastic book. It is, what's great about it is that it is not focused on a particular skill level. It is encompasses, for those who are just starting music and don't know how to read music, it's got a lot of explanations about the musical figures. For those who do know music, they'll have a bit of a head start, but this book does not pull any punches. There's some really difficult pieces in here, at least for a beginner like me. So really recommend it if you're just getting into the tin whistle. Next month, I'm going to be learning another instrument I don't know very much about. The didgeridoo. If you're interested in music and learning new instruments, or just learning about instruments, make sure and subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified of any of our future updates. We're going to be releasing a lot of information about a lot of different instruments. What I'd like to know is what goals you're working on. Leave a comment and I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching.